It's June 14th, 2022, and this is Sketchworks NewsBrake. The news stops here. I'm Brian Troxel, and I'm $5.10 a gallon. On average. After being traumatized by the Uvalde school shooting, an 11-year-old student nearly suffered a heart attack at her friend's memorial. After hearing this sad story, Republicans finally decided to do the right thing and banned heart attacks. The Uvalde school's police chief, blamed for the botched response to the gunman who killed 21 people at an elementary school, says he didn't think he was in charge at the time. After all, anyone with 4 stars on each shoulder and the title of police chief is clearly not in charge. Pete Arredondo also says he deliberately left his police radio behind because he thought the radio would slow him down. Sounds like Uvalde's school police use those old school boom boxes people used to lug on their shoulders. The hefty price tag for Jeffrey Epstein's pedophile island has been slashed in half after being on the market for up to 2 months. Sources say Prince Andrew is outraged he still can't afford it. Sunday, North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un called for stern penalties to be imposed on government officials who violate rules. The first violation results in a strong verbal warning. The second violation results in public decapitation. Cryptocurrency prices are crashing worldwide, and, as Sketchworks NewsBrake correspondent Tim Millard tells us, non-fungible tokens are starting to become non-valuable tokens.
My Brian Troxel NFT is worthless. It's worthless! I should have seen it coming. But then again, I'm not the only one who's losing out. The fact is, NFT prices have dropped by 90% this year alone. The novelty is worn off. People are abandoning NFTs, and those who remain are getting scammed out of their NFTs. And trust me, I know a thing or two about worthless investments. I have a set of baseball cards from the late 80s and early 90s that is now worthless. So much for retiring on my Todd Van Poppel rookie card. I also have a set of Beanie Babies from the late 1990s that McDonald's gave out in Happy Meals. I received a set because I worked at a McDonald's at the time. Somebody offered me $50 for the whole set. I should have taken the money. I didn't. Looks like I won't be quitting my day job anytime soon. Will I, Brian? For Sketchworks NewsBrake, I'm Tim Millard.
2 teachers at Parker Chase Preschool in East Roswell were arrested after being caught on camera hurting children. Their lawyers claim they just wanted another way to abuse kids now that schools don't require masks. Japanese scientists at the University of Tokyo have developed human skin for a robotic finger. No word on which finger, but I hope they picked the middle one. Either hand will do. Wednesday, Gareth Murphy of Wales achieved a Guinness World Record by drinking in 56 different pubs in 24 hours. I've done that. No one gave me an award. And here with a preview of that very show, with 2 performances next weekend, not this weekend, the following weekend, at the Village Theater here in Atlanta, is Sketchworks NewsBrake correspondent Allie O'Neill.
Brian, I'm here outside of some sort of a rehearsal I just did where Tim Millard is inadvertently twinning with someone else. Gentlemen, tell us, how do you look so good? How do you twin so hard?
I think it's the lint that's in my shirt. Clean living and alcohol abuse. I don't know. There's some other good things that I've done. Oh, duct tape. Spanx. I just eat healthy.
You've heard it here first, folks. For Sketchworks NewsBrake, I'm Allie O'Neill.
A woman in Colton, California purchased a couch on Craigslist and found $36,000 cash hidden inside. She returned the cash to the couch's original owner, whereby they rewarded her with a 10-pound bag of meth. Here's a fun fact. Colton, California is nicknamed Hub City. That's a fact that's not so much fun as it is filler. McDonald's, no longer having franchises in Russia, will now run under new ownership, which includes a new logo, a hamburger, and 2 French fries. This was chosen as the more family-friendly logo compared to the runner-up, 2 hamburgers with 1 French fry. A former NYPD officer was sentenced to up to 4 years in prison after firing 4 rounds from his gun into the ocean on Long Island while drinking hard seltzer. Come on, man. Don't blame the ocean for your bad drink choices.
Sketchworks Comedy Summer Camps are back, and in person. During our 2-week camp, kids will play improv games, create funny characters, and write sketches for their own original comedy show. Not excited yet? Campers will also shoot a professionally produced video sketch and premiere it at their showcase. Also included, a show poster, camp t-shirts, awards, and a pizza party. Let's get back into comedy. Sketchworks, cranking out the funny.
The United States announced that they will ship in over 500,000 vaccines for monkeypox. Despite the vaccine, the CDC urges Americans to avoid catching the disease by socially distancing. From gay European spas. A Missouri court ordered Geico to pay more than $5 million to a woman who says she got a sexually transmitted disease from her then-boyfriend while having sex in his car, a car that Geico insured. Those 15 minutes that saved you 15% or more on your car insurance will also give you an STD. U.S. Marshals have intensified their search for suspected murderer Caitlin Armstrong after she escaped custody in Texas and fled to New Jersey. She could have escaped anywhere in the world, and she fled to New Jersey. Great white shark sightings have increased off the coast of California by 5 times in recent years. This, along with many other factors, confirms my long-standing theory: California sucks. IKEA Norway is encouraging new parents to name their babies after some of the company's best-known furniture. It may sound weird to name your child flimsy bookcase that's okay for your first apartment, but seriously, you're an adult now, level up and buy actual furniture. But we're not the baby name police. Do what you want. On Wednesday, Microsoft will retire their web browser Internet Explorer after 27 years. This decision comes 22 years after the rest of us have already stopped using Internet Explorer. The Fernanda tortoise species, thought to be extinct for 100 years, has been discovered on the Galapagos Islands. Sources say the tortoise wants to be extinct again after seeing the state of the current world. And on that cheerful note, that's all for Sketchworks NewsBrake. We'll be back next week, and we hope you are too. I'm Brian Troxel. Say happy birthday to your mom for me.
What is the latest update the White House has received on the current infant formula situation across the country?
Yeah, let me see if I have anything new for you on that. I think it's been a couple of days since we have been asked that question. Okay. I don't have anything new.